Uh-oh. Making sure it's working and you guys can hear me. Perfect. Welcome, you guys. Hopefully everyone can hear me well. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'll give everyone maybe just another couple of seconds or so to get on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This is still very foreign, going live and recording. So thank you for joining this morning, and for anyone that's going to come on later, just thank you. It means a lot to me to have you all, practicing with me, practicing together, just maintaining that community. Today we're going to start in a Sukhasana seat, so sitting upright. And I'm going to ask you to come to the side of your mat. So instead of facing the front of your mat like we always do, face the side of your mat. It doesn't matter which side, but we'll start facing the side. And so you're going to sit in a comfortable seated Sukhasana seat, so crossing the legs. Make sure this is off. Hold on. And you can take a blanket underneath the booty as well, or sit on a block if that helps make your hips feel better. If you do have blocks where you're practicing, grab them quickly. If not, no worries. We can make do without them. So just sitting in a comfortable Sukhasana seat, sitting up super tall, so grounding through your sit bones. So take any of that fleshy goodness out of the way that's underneath you, and you want to really feel your sit bones grounding into the earth here. So this is tapping into the root chakra and just allowing you to start your practice by grounding, hopefully into Mother Earth if you're outside, but if not, for sure into the mat. And then allow your hands to rest on your knees or thighs. And so you want to place the palms down if you need some grounding today. If you're feeling a little off or anxious, let the palms rest down. And if you're open and ready to receive, you can flip the palms up to the sky. And you can even take a Gaya Mudra if that works for you today. So bringing the pointer finger and the thumb together and letting the three other fingers just touch. So whatever works for you in your practice today. So you're sitting up super tall, you're grounding through your sit bones, lengthening through the spine here, crown of the head lifted. Go ahead and soften your shoulders and soften the eyes closed. And just allow yourself to fall into this beautiful place onto your mat. We say you have a little bubble around your mat, and so when you fall onto your mat or you find your way to your mat every day for your practice, that is your time to close the eyes, go inwards, and just start to breathe. And again, if you joined late, we're starting in a Sukhasana seat facing one of the sides of your mat. So we're not facing the front of the mat right now. We're facing the side of the mat. Eyes are closed, and just start to tap into your body. Maybe noticing where you're holding some tension, where you're having any discomfort or pain. And just allowing yourself to slow down enough to notice that. And then we'll start to send our breath to those areas. So today's practice is all about where your attention goes, energy flows. So let's start today by doing a little breathing practice. And you can use this throughout your practice. You can use it off the mat as well. And so it's called box breathing. It's one of my favorites. And basically what you do is you inhale to the count of 4, pause at the top for a count of 4, exhale out the nose for 4, and then just pause at the bottom for 4. So let's all take a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth, let it go. Just emptying the body, emptying the lungs. Go ahead and inhale through the nose to 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in stillness at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that breathing on your own. Allowing it to just calm the mind. Take it slow. Filling the lungs and expanding on each inhale. And when you inhale, you're pressing the breath down into that root chakra. So the question is, where is your attention going during this time? Are you only focused by the negative, your challenges, your fears? So let's just set an intention today to just focus and find the light in every situation, everywhere you flow today. So some poses might be more challenging than others. Can you find a way to just focus your attention on your breath? Because that is where the energy will flow. Doesn't mean we're pretending that nothing bad is happening. It means we're searching for the silver lining instead. So after all, there is light everywhere. We just have to become present enough to see it. So take a couple more of this box breathing technique. Noticing if you're allowing your mind to be very present with the breath. And if you are, you'll notice that your mind and your body is starting to calm. If your mind starts to wander off as to what's going to come next or what you have when you're done, just bring it back to this box breathing. Expanding on each inhale, filling the lungs. You're welcome to continue this box breathing as you just take the chin to the chest, bow the head, keep your spine long, keep grounding through your sit bones here, and just get a nice stretch into the back of the neck. Keep your breathing going. And go ahead and take the right ear over to the right shoulder. So nothing has changed in the body. in your breath. We're just moving our neck a little bit, just warming it up. Go ahead and take the chin back down to the chest. And take the left ear over to the left shoulder. Notice where your attention is going and notice where your energy is flowing. Got to take the chin back down to the chest. And then inhale, bring the head back up over the torso. Flip the hands if they're not already flipped. Place them on the knees. And we'll do a little bit of honey pot stirring. So imagine your torso is in a pot of honey, so it's challenging to move the body. Go ahead and lengthen here through the crown of the head, and then pull the hands into the knees as you hinge at the hips, leaning forward with a long spine. Take the torso all the way over to the right side, and then wind it around through the back, tuck the chin to the chest, gaze at the navel, take it over to the left side. So we're just stirring the honey pot here, really winding through your spine and your torso, grounding through your sit bones. The lower half of the body is staying exactly where it is, staying put. Breathing here. I always invite you to close your eyes when you can. That's going to allow you to turn inward and be more present. So just imagine how challenging it is to stir a pot of honey. So taking this motion slow, getting into all 6 dimensions of the spine, because today in your practice, if we want the energy to flow, our attention needs to really focus on all 6 dimensions of the spine. So keep winding your torso here, your breath, your body, your movements. When you get back to center and forward, go ahead and wind the other direction. Very mindfully, maybe the eyes are closed, and breathing here. And if your mat is outside today, just the eyes closed, taking in the birds, the sun going in and out, just the elements of the earth, tapping through that root chakra here. Again, notice where your energy goes right here in the present moment. Coming back all the way back through center. Inhale, lengthen all the way up. Take the legs and just take them to the other way. So if your right leg was on top, take the left leg on top. So just switching the where the legs were, just to get into the hips a little differently. Plant the hands on the knees, and we'll just take a couple seated cat-cows here. So press into the knees. Pull the chest and heart forward. Let the shoulder blades come back. If it's okay for your neck, gaze to the sky. And exhale, round the shoulders, round the spine. Tuck the chin to the chest. Gaze at your navel. Inhale, pull the heart forward. And exhale, round the spine. Let's take 3 more of these seated cat-cows. Your own beautiful pace, your own beautiful breath. Grounding through the sit bones. Eyes closed. Just being right here. Your attention flowing, your breath flowing. Coming back up through center. Move your booty back towards the back edge of the side of your mat. Let's keep that left knee bent and go ahead and extend the right leg out to the side. So we're just coming into Pavrita Janushirasana, so a seated head to leg pose. So again, sitting up super tall. If you have to release the fleshy goodness under, go ahead and do that. You're sitting up super tall. Let the hands come out in front of you. Inhale and lengthen here. And on the exhale, let's hinge right here at the hips. Lengthen your spine and just walk the hands forward. Can you press your hands so your sit bones ground? Can you keep your spine long? You're welcome to relax the head. But just get a nice lengthening stretch here. You'll feel it into the right hamstring. Notice where you're feeling it. Hopefully, maybe across the back and the side body. Breathing here, expanding the ribs, the diaphragm on your inhale. Inhale to lengthen, pull the heart forward, and then walk your hands back through center. On your inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, reach through the side body. And on the exhale, take that right hand down on the inside of that right leg, or maybe grabbing onto the foot or the toes, whatever feels nice. And then sweep that left arm over towards the left side. And open up the heart here. So peel the ribs, the left side of the diaphragm open. So really feel those left fingertips reaching towards the right side. Your chest and heart is open to the sky. Breathe here. Inhale and reach. And exhale, release that left hand down by the left side. Sweep that right arm all the way over. Can you press into both sit bones, maybe bend into that left elbow, and peel the right heart, right lungs open to the sky here. So a lot's going on. You're pressing and grounding through your sit bones. Your right foot is flexed. You're engaging in the leg, and you're getting an amazing side stretch in that right side of the body, and you're opening the heart, getting into the spine. Inhale and reach. And exhale, come back up through center, and let's switch sides. So bend into the right leg. Extend that left leg long. Ground through the sit bones here, flex into that left foot. On the inhale, hands come forward, peel that heart open. And on the exhale, hinge at the hips, and just walk your hands forward. It's not as important as how far you go down. You want to ground the sit bones. Feel that nice stretch into the left leg, into the hips. You just want to be lengthening your spine here and breathing. Inhale and lengthen, walk your hands back towards center. So take that left hand, it can place anywhere on the left leg, grab the left toes, maybe grab the inside or the outside of that left foot. Sweep the right hand all the way up to the sky, side stretch through that right side, and then sweep it over to the left. Peel the right ribs, right diaphragm, heart open to the sky. Ground through those sit bones. And just breathe here. So notice if this is an uncomfortable position, where your attention goes, the energy is going to flow. So can you just breathe here into the side body? Keep reaching through those fingertips. One more inhale. And exhale, sweep it up. Right hand plants, left arm comes all the way over. You can bend into that right elbow. Keep grounding through that left sit bone and peel your heart open. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, press it all the way up. We're going to plant the hands, come over onto that left knee. We'll step that right knee back, plant, so we're in a tabletop. Plant your hands, press into all the knuckles here. Tuck the toes under, and we'll press it up to a down dog. So take your time here. You can even keep a nice deep bend in the knees, press into the knuckles, and just lengthen through the spine. And when you're ready, send the hips high to the sky. Send the thighs to the back, lift the tailbone, and then ground in through the heels. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If this is your first down dog of the day or your hamstrings are tight, start to bend into one knee at a time. Just pedaling into the legs and into the feet. And just waking up the hamstrings. Keep pressing through all the knuckles. Glide the shoulder blades apart and down the back. And keep that spine long. Inhale, high to tippy toes here. Press the thighs and the tailbone to the back. And on the exhale, gaze forward and just walk your feet forward to meet your hands, taking your time. Forward fold. Let's inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands can come to the shins wherever you can keep that spine long. Press the tailbone and the thighs to the back of the room. Lengthen here, open your heart. And exhale, fold it in. Press into the feet, spread the toes, sweep the arms up to the sky, root to rise. Really reach through the side body here, drop the shoulders down. And exhale your hands, bring that energy down through to heart center. So So feel into all four pads of the feet. Make sure your toes are spread wide here. Really feel yourself grounding. Thighs are rotating inward. Nice, strong stance in Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Let the fingertips touch. Exhale through the third eye. Forward fold, hinging at the hips. Long spine all the way down. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release it down, fold it in. Press into the feet, sweep the arms to the sky. Root to rise here, reach. And exhale, bring that through to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And exhale, through heart center, forward fold, all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, long spine. Again, feel the tailbone and the thighs press to the back, lengthen here. And exhale, fold it in, forward fold. Press into the feet, sweep those arms all the way to the sky. And exhale your hands to heart center. Take a moment here, just feel that prana, that energy. And let your attention come to that, to your movements and your breath today. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Again, hinge at the hips, long spine, all the way down. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release it down. Let's plant the hands here. Take a step back with your left foot. Bring that left knee down. Take the hands on the inside of that right foot. If you have a block handy, you're welcome to grab it and just place it right in front of you or both blocks. Take that right foot and just heel toe it out to the edge of your mat. From here, plant that left hand down. Place the right hand on that knee or thigh and just give it a little press open, gazing over the right shoulder. So we're in lizard pose here. Let that left hip drop down. Get a nice stretch through the hip flexor, gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And then from here, you can stay right here with your hands on the mat. If you feel a deep stretch into that left hip flexor, you can stay right here. You're welcome to lower all the way down onto forearms. If you do that, lengthen through the spine here. Try not to round. Or I like to sometimes just come onto one block and bring my hands together here. Do whatever feels good. We'll just be here for 2 more breaths, so breathe here. Definitely sending your breath to that left hip flexor. Wherever you are, press your way up to the top of the lunge. Heel toe that foot back through center. So your right foot is in line with your right hip. Take your hips, press them back over your heels. Take that right heel down on the mat. Take your right toes to the sky. Inhale here for half pyramid, so lengthen. And again, you can take blocks here if you'd like. But lengthen and peel the heart open. And on the exhale, fold over that long leg. Trying to keep your spine as long as you can. And breathe here. So your attention is definitely going to that right hamstring, right leg. And you want your attention there. And you want your breath being sent there. And you want the energy being sent there. One more breath here. Plant back into that right foot. Plant your hands down on each side of that right foot. Step your right foot back to its knees. So you're back in a tabletop, but your knees are a little farther back. Let's come down to our forearms. So elbows directly under the shoulders, knees are down, fingers are spread wide. And then come up to the right ball of the foot, left ball of the foot. We're in plank pose here. Just breathe. So forearm plank. So you're pressing away from the earth. You're engaging your core here. You're pressing out through the back of the heels. Take one more breath here. Drop the knees down. Plant the Let's tuck the toes under and press it up to down dog. So take a moment here, again, pedaling out your dog. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Send the hips and tailbone high, thighs to the back. And just take a breath here. Go ahead and let your gaze come forward to your hands and walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release the forehead down. Go ahead and bend into your knees, drop your booty down. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Utkatasana, chair pose. Biceps maybe by your ears. Lift the toes, put the weight into the heels. Take an inhale here and reach. Exhale, sweep the arms behind the back, long spine. Feel that long line of energy. Inhale, sweep the arms back up to the sky. Stay right here, or maybe try to lift up to the right toes, ball of the foot, and then left toes, ball of the foot. Notice where your attention goes. Find a drishti, a focal point, balance here. Inhale and reach. Exhale, lower and ground the heels, hands to heart center. Go a little deeper. Take an inhale here. And exhale, drop the hands, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Plant your hands, step it back, right knee down, low lunge on your left side. Left knee is directly over that left ankle. Go ahead and walk the hands onto the inside of that left foot. Plant that right hand down. Take the left hand on the inside of that knee or thigh and just press it gently open, peeling the left side open. Maybe gazing over that left shoulder. Maybe your eyes are closed. Can you drop that right thigh, right hip down? Stretch into that right hip flexor. Breathe here. Notice where your attention's going. Bring it back to your breath. One more inhale here. And then release. Heel toe that left foot out to the edge of your mat. You can stay right here. Open the heart. Or maybe come down onto a block or onto forearms, wherever you'd like to take this lizard pose. Close the eyes, soften into it, and just breathe here. One more inhale. And then release the hands. Heel toe that left foot back in line with your hips. And then press your hips back over your heels. Walk your hands back. Send that left heel into the earth. Left toes to the sky. Inhale and open your heart. Lengthen your spine. And exhale. Just fold over that long left leg. Breathing into the left leg here. Notice anytime the mind wanders, that's where your attention's going, so that's where your energy's flowing, and we don't want that there. We want to be right here in the present. Take one more inhale here, and then press the foot back up. Plant the hands on each side of the foot. Take that left foot, bringing it back to meet the right knee. Come down into forearm plank one more time. So elbows under shoulders, fingers spread wide, press into the knuckles, and then come up to the ball of each foot, press out through the heels, press into the earth and away, pull the shoulder blades apart and down, long line of energy through that upper body to out the heels. Engage the core here, breathe. Take one more inhale here. Drop the knees down, come up to the hands. Tuck the toes under, send the hips high, down dog. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose here. And sigh it out the mouth. When you're ready, let your gaze come forward, walk or hop your feet forward to meet your hands, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Press into the feet, let's sweep and circle the arms all the way to the sky, root to rise. And hands come down through the heart center. Close the eyes for a moment, reconnect with your breath. Always looking for the light and the positive of each situation. So even when we're in a pose that maybe feels a little intense, you can focus the energy on the breath and send your attention to where it's needed most. So from here, I'm going to face you guys just so you can see it, just because it's kind of something I've never done, but it's not a big deal. But you'll be facing the front of your mat. You'll take your right leg and you'll sweep it around to the left side, planting it down. Take a little bend in that left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale, take that left hand over to the right side for a side body stretch. Can you peel the left heart, left ribs open and send breath into that side of the lungs? Inhale back through center. Keep hold of that wrist and then unwind the legs. Inhale and lengthen the hands to the sky. And just exhale, let them float down to Tadasana. So we'll take that to the other side. So take your left leg, cross it behind the right, planting it flat down. Take a little bend in that right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Left hand, right wrist. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale, pull that right wrist over the body, over the midline, so coming into a side body stretch on that right side. Can you then peel the heart, the lungs, the ribs open and breathe into them? Inhale back through center. Keep hold of that wrist. Unwind the legs. Inhale and reach. And then we'll exhale, forward fold, swan dive all the way down. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Let's plant our hands down and step it back to down dog. On the inhale, take the right leg up to the sky. Drop that right hip, so don't let the hip open yet. Just keep it in line with the body. Inhale here. On the exhale, bend into the knees. Send that heel to the left side of your booty and open up the hip here. Try to keep your shoulders neutral to the front of the mat. You can circle out the foot, circle out the knee, whatever feels good. And you can stay right here. Or you can challenge yourself and your attention and take it and flip it over to Wild Thing. So planting into that left hand, just sending that right foot over to the side. I'm going to make sure not to kill myself out here. And then send that right hip up, right arm high, Wild Thing. Inhale and reach wherever you are. Exhale, plant that right hand down. Step the right foot down, down dog. Inhale, sweep that right foot high to the sky. And on your exhale, bring that right foot all the way through, landing it between your hands. Pivot, plant that back foot down, deep bend into that right knee, and cartwheel the arms all the way up. We're coming into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2 on that right side. Deep bend into that right knee, right over the ankle. Press out through the knife edge of that back foot. Gaze over that right middle finger. Soften the shoulders. Breathe here. Go ahead and flip the right palm to the sky. Send that right arm all the way up, reversing your warriors. Take those shoulders, soften it. Inhale and reach here. And on the exhale, come through Warrior Two. Right arm comes on the inside of that right thigh. Left arm sweeps high, side angle. You can stay right here or sweep the left arm all the way over, extended side angle. On the inhale, press it all the way up Reverse your warrior. So we're taking a little flow here. Inhale, reach back with those right fingertips. And exhale down to side angle or extended side angle. One more time, send it back, reverse your warrior. And exhale to side angle. Breathe here. Inhale, press it up to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands on each side of that right foot. Pivot the left toes towards the front. Plant the hands down. Step it back to plank pose. So pressing out through the heels here. Pressing into all the knuckles. Really engage your core. Lower down, chaturanga. Knees up or knees down. Squeeze the elbows into the ribs all the way down. Inhale, squeezing the elbows to the ribs. Glide the heart forward. Low cobra. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, tuck the toes. Step it back to down dog. So again, with you practicing at home, anytime we do a little vinyasa where we chaturanga down, cobra, you can take an up dog or you can press right back to down dog, wherever is best for you. Go ahead and walk your hands back to meet your toes and just hang in Uttanasana. So from here, take peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Press the big toes into those peace fingers, and then let the elbows flare out. Pull yourself chest and belly a little closer to the thighs. Breathe here. Go ahead and release the fingers. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Walk your hands back to your down dog. On your inhale, left leg sweeps up behind you. Take a deep inhale, press it up. On the exhale, open up the hip. Try to keep the shoulders neutral to the front of the mat. Take any little twists you need with the ankle, or the knee, or the hip, whatever feels nice. You can stay right here, or flip that left leg all the way down. Left foot comes down to a wild thing on the left side. Reach to the sky, send that left hip high. Inhale here. Plant that left hand down. We'll come back to a down dog just for a breath. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Bend into the knee. Plant the hand on the inside of those fingers of the thumbs. Pivot that back foot down, 45-degree angle. And cartwheel the arms all the way up to your warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2 on your left side. Press out through the knife edge of that back foot. Deep bend into that left knee right over the ankle. Gaze over that left middle finger. Feel the strength of a warrior here. Notice where your attention is. Just bring it to that left middle fingernail and breathe. Notice how focused and present you can be. Flip the left palm to the sky. Send it up, reversing your warrior, reaching down with those right fingertips, breathing into the left side. Inhale here, and exhale, sweep it through to side angle. Left arm on the inside of that left thigh. Right arm reaches high. You can gaze up at the fingertips. You can look just straight in front of you, or you can look down at your left toes, whatever feels best for your neck. You're welcome to take it to extended side angle, peeling that heart open. Taking those left ribs and tucking them under. Inhale and reach. Exhale, press it back, reversing your warrior. Breathing here. Inhale and reach. Exhale, side angle. Take a deep inhale, press into that front foot, reverse warrior. One more time, inhale and reach. And exhale, side angle. Press into that left foot, come all the way through to warrior two. And then cartwheel the hands on each side of that left foot. Plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. Take it where you want. You can press right to down dog if you're new to this practice. You can take the knees down. Let's all lower down. Chaturanga. Slide the heart forward, cobra pose or up dog. And then let's press it back. And I'll meet in down dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And sigh it out the mouth. So we're moving a lot of energy. Hopefully your attention is staying present. And we're just releasing and letting it go. Let your gaze come forward and either hop or walk your feet forward to meet your hands. We'll inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Press into the feet, sweep and circle the arms all the way up to the sky, root to rise. And exhale your hands to heart center. Plant into the feet here, close the eyes. Feel your heartbeat into the thumbs. This is you being present. This is the goodness. This is the reason you found your mat today. It's just to find your breath. So whatever the flow looks like, that's not the important part. The important part is you're moving your body, you're focused on your breath, you're breathing. From here, just pull the hands open and wide to a cactus. Send the hips forward, gaze to the sky, really pull the shoulder blades together in the back. Take a deep inhale here, and exhale, close the hands back to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, hips forward, open, pull the clavicle together, open through the heart. And exhale, close it, heart center. One last time. Inhale and open. And exhale and close. Inhale, let's sweep the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Take your time. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your hands to straight. Let your chest and belly come onto the thigh. Pull the arms and the hands up to the sky here, opening up your shoulders. Breathe into your chest. On your inhale, press into your feet, little bend in the knees. Long spine brings you all the way up. Arms are still behind your back. And then pull the hands away from the booty. Open up the shoulders and the heart. And extend yourself to the sky. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, forward fold. Hands are staying put. Mudra bind. All the way down. Just taking your time. Moving with your breath. You can shake your head yes and no. Or you can stay in stillness. What feels best for you? What keeps you the most present? On your inhale, press into your feet. Lengthen through the spine. Coming all the way up. Open up your heart. Last time, little bend in the knees, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Go ahead and very slowly release the hands all the way down to the mat. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it all the way down. Bend into the knees, drop the tailbone down, sweep the arms to the sky, Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale here and reach. And on the exhale, open up the hands towards the right, coming into a T. Getting a little twist here. Inhale the arms up, chair pose. And exhale, open to your left, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale the arms back up. And exhale, forward fold. From here, take a giant step back with the left foot. Plant that left foot down, 45-degree angle. And cartwheel the arms up. So we're going to go back through our little flow that we just did. We'll just add on a little bit. Warrior 2. Again, gazing over that right middle fingernail, being very present with your breath. Flip the right palm to the sky, send it all the way up, reverse warrior. Inhale and reach. And exhale, right arm on the inside of that right thigh, side angle or extended side angle. Press into that right foot. Inhale it all the way up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. On the exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten that right knee. Send the left hip to the back of your mat. Reach forward with those right fingertips. Get a nice stretch first. Take that right arm down on the inside of that right leg. Just let it naturally fall where it may. And then inhale that left arm high to the sky. Peel that left shoulder back, stacking your left shoulder on top of your right. Opening your heart and breathing here. Press into that right foot as you inhale, coming all the way back up. Take a bend into that right knee. Cartwheel the hands down on each side of that right foot. Step your left foot forward. Forward fold. Go ahead and heel toe your feet to the width of the mat. Heels in, toes out. And then drop the booty down to the mat. Drop that root chakra. If that's intense for the hips or the knees, take a block and find a block. Elbows into the knees, hands at heart center. Press the thighs open. Lengthen through the spine. Malasana. Yogi squat. So really feel those elbows pressing the thighs and hips open. This is such a good pose for your ankles, for your feet, for your knees, for your hips. It's opening up your tailbone. It's lengthening through the spine. So you're all welcome to stay right here, or if you want to just challenge yourself today, nobody's around, so it's a perfect time to challenge yourself. We'll come into crow pose, your variation. Plant the hands down in front of you. Let the knees rest on the back of the triceps here, the back of the elbows. And then just lean into it and play. Where your attention goes, the energy flows. So maybe you lift your toes. Maybe your balance isn't there today. Breathe through it wherever you are. If you fall forward on your face, be careful and no one sees. It's all good. One more breath wherever you are. Plant the feet. Hands come back to center and breathe. Go ahead and plant the hands down. Press yourself up. Heel toe the feet back in line. Inhale to half lift. And exhale, release it down. Plant the hands. We'll step it back to down dog. Inhale, forward plank pose. Knees up or knees down. Chaturanga down. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, glide the heart forward or take it to your up dog. Tuck the toes. Press it back, down dog. Let your gaze come forward and either hop or walk your feet forward to meet your hands forward. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Plant the hands here. Let's step it back with the right foot. Cartwheel the arms all the way up. We're coming to warrior two on the left side. So we're finishing our flow here. Gaze over that left middle finger. Press out through the knife edge of the back foot. Be super present with your breath. Flip the left palm, send it to the sky. Right arm down the leg. Reverse warrior. Inhale and reach. And exhale, left arm on the left thigh. Extended side angle. Inhale, press it back. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Bring the arms back to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten that left leg. Take that right hip, reach it to the back of the mat. As you send your left fingertips forward, feel that stretch. Let your attention go where the energy is flowing right now. Let that left arm organically just fall down on the inside of that left leg. Sweep that right arm to the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Peel that right shoulder open. Those bottom left ribs, peel them up. Open yourself up here. Inhale and reach. And exhale, press it up. Cartwheel the hands on each side of that left foot. Step that right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, release it down. Last time, heel toe your feet to the width of the mat. Drop your booty down, Malasana. Close your eyes here if you can, if this feels good. Allow yourself to be super present. This is a really nice grounding pose with that tailbone headed down towards the earth. And just breathe here. You're also welcome to sit on the block. And you're welcome to just dabble in crow pose, just planting into all the pads, all the knuckles here, pressing the knees into the elbows, elbows into knees, as you hinge forward carefully and just play. Just have fun and play. Whatever it looks like. Take one more breath here. Plant the hands down. Heel toe the feet together. Forward fold. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, drop the knees, and let's come all the way down on our tummies. Let the arms come behind you. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Extend 1 foot long out at a time to release your hips. And we'll come into a locust pose here. So let's just inhale, glide your heart forward, press the feet into the top of the mat. So you're just pulling your shoulders back. Palms can be in if that feels good. Gaze is down. Inhale here. Exhale, release the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, glide the heart forward. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Gentle back bend. Press your feet into the mat. Exhale down. Last one, we can take Dhanurasana or boat pose, your choice. You can also take a bind behind your back. As you inhale, you can bring everything up if that feels good. You can even bend into one knee at a time, grab onto the heel, and pull yourself up into boat pose, your choice. Wherever you are, breathe. Take one more inhale wherever you're at. And exhale, release. Take the arms out in front of you, long. So we're coming into Superman pose, but on our bellies. Let your forehead rest. And then just give yourself a moment here of stillness. So not doing anything, maybe soften the hips. Let yourself just surrender in stillness for one more breath. When you're ready, plant the hands right by your ribs. Press yourself up to your knees. Take your knees to the width of your mat. Let your big toes touch, and let's press our hips over our heels, coming into child's pose, Balasana. Let your fingertips reach long. They can also come up to spider fingertips, whatever feels best. Press the hips back over the heels. Extend the spine long. Chest and belly comes between the thighs. Just allow yourself to breathe here. If this feels nice, stay right here. If you'd like to bend into your elbows and get a little tricep stretch, keep the biceps close to the ears and bring your hands, your thumbs to the back of the neck. Whatever you do here, just breathe. So find your breath, reconnect here. You're welcome to take a little wiggle in that third eye. Wherever you're at, I want you just to notice the light. So we're all searching for that light. And no matter what your practice looked like, what matters is hopefully that you were breathing and that you were moving. And that that's the light. That's the gratitude that you were able to do that. That even in this situation with all we're going through, you were able to get on your mat and breathe and do something healing and healthy for your body, for your mind, for your soul. So let's focus our attention on that positive light. Take any wiggles in the hips that feel good. And when you're ready, just coming back up to a tabletop pose. Walk your knees a little bit, about a third of the way up your mat. Swivel the legs over to the side, sitting back on your booty, bending into the knees here. And we're going to come into Navasana boat pose. So take your version. I don't extend my legs long. I keep them bent because I think it's more important to lengthen through the spine instead of rounding. So place your hands on the knees here and just lengthen through the spine. Feel that long spine. Once again, your tailbone is grounded. You're at a little bit of a diagonal, crown is lifted. Bring the arms out in front of you. Lean back a little bit as you bring the right and the left foot up to boat pose. Engage the belly here. Just breathing here. So if you have your block, take it. If you don't have a block, hold an imaginary beach ball or an imaginary block. We'll just do a couple little oblique twists here. So inhale here. And exhale over to the right side. Inhale back and exhale left. So take a couple of these with your own breath. Notice where your attention is going. Find the light. If you don't have a block, just pretend. Coming back through center, extend the arms. And then plant the feet. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. So you're planting that right foot. Left leg is just out, kind of in front of you, shin parallel to the mat-ish. Take that right arm behind your booty. Use it as a kickstand to lengthen. Inhale that left arm high. We'll come into just a seated spinal twist. You can either wrap the leg or you can take the elbow on the outside of that thigh. Press into it. Inhale and lengthen before you twist, and then exhale to the twist, gazing over your right shoulder. With each inhale, see if you can press into the tailbone, extend out the crown of the head, lift a little higher, and with each exhale, you'll twist a little deeper. Close the eyes here if that's comfortable for you, and just reconnect with your breath. One last pose to release any toxins, any stuck energy that you have not released yet. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, release that left arm behind you. And just switch the legs. So cross the left over the right. Plant that left foot down. Left arm behind you as a kickstand. Inhale to reach here. And exhale, either wrap around that left leg or plant that elbow in the left thigh and twist. Again, with each inhale, you lengthen. And with each exhale, you twist a little deeper over that left shoulder. Notice how your breathing is here. Is it shallow or is it super deep? I want to make it nice and deep and long. One more inhale to lengthen. And exhale, gently unwind. Plant the feet back in front of you and just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Just releasing anything left in those hips. And then scoot your booty forward a little bit and allow yourself to recline all the way back down on your mat. Take the knees into the chest. Up and asana, rock side to side. Just massaging anything left in that spine that feels unstuck. Your spine should feel pretty amazing right now. You can loosen up the grip and take circles on the ceiling or the sky with your knees. And you can even open them wide. Whatever feels nice here, just take. And from here, so we're going to come into our final resting pose. And I want to give you a choice. You can let your legs go out long, or if you'd like to come into Supta Baddha Konasana, you can do this as well. So legs long, or let yourself come into Supta Baddha Konasana and then your legs long, whatever feels nice for your Shavasana. If your legs are long, really let the heels ground into the earth. Calves are resting on your mat like little pillows. Let's take our left hand to our heart, right hand to our belly. And I want you to bring your attention to anything in your body that still might be feeling stuck. I'm going to assume with what we just did, nothing will be stuck, but if it is, let it go. Especially in the shoulders, the chest, the hips. Soften here. Let the mouth be soft, let the tongue relax, loosen up the jaw if it's tensing at all or you have any expression in the face. Feel your hands moving up and down, maybe feeling the heart beating. Taking a moment here before you go into your final resting pose of gratitude, of finding your way to your mat first of all. So congrats. Joining together as a community, reconnecting, and doing what's best for your mind, your body, and your soul. Most important thing we can do is breathe. Next is just being present. So focusing on how that breath feels as it comes in and out of the nose, how your heart feels as it's beating through your hand. And then wherever you're lying today, whether you're outside or you're in your home, please take a couple more moments of gratitude for the roof over your head, whatever food is in your pantry, whatever loved ones are around you, and then just send a little healing prayer to those that are not with you, that you cannot be with at this time. Just send some love out to them. As you take the gaze to the third eye space between the eyebrows, let the eyes sink back into the skull. Feel gravity on top of you, really pressing your body and relaxing it into the earth. And find this beautiful place of stillness that you created through your attention and where your energy flowed. You can now rest here in pure stillness, Shavasana. If you'd like to stay right here in Shavasana, your body's craving that, stay put. So I'll take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out the mouth, letting it all go, just sealing your practice. And when you're ready, finding some gentle movement in the body, gently waking up, sweeping the thumbs across the fingers, wiggling the fingers and toes. Head can go side to side. Plant the feet on the earth, feeling one last time just super grounded here in the present moment. Beautiful place to be, only place that life exists. Take the knees into the chest, rolling over to one side. And then pressing yourself back up to that seated position where we began. Sitting up super tall, rounding through your sit bones. Let your fingertips rest on the mat beside you. Soften the shoulders here, close the eyes. And on your inhale, let's sweep the arms up to the sky. Feel this incredible energy, this healing, beautiful light that you created, that you found. Let your fingertips touch. Bring the thumbs down to the third eye space. Stop there. To have kind and loving thoughts for yourself and for others. Bring the thumbs to the lips. Having kind and loving words for yourself and for others. And then bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Bow the chin to the chest, connecting your head to your heart. And allowing yourself, especially during this time, to bring out the deepest kindness within yourself. Let it be towards yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And then whenever you come upon anyone else, which hopefully isn't often right now, but sprinkling that upon everyone else you come around. Everyone is fighting a battle that nobody knows. So kindness is always, first and foremost, the only way to be. I thank each and every one of you for allowing me to guide you today through your journey. It is always an honor. Please leave some comments, not only for me, but just for your fellow yogis. So we have a place to connect, that we were all part of this class. And hopefully we'll reconnect again on our mats live. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather, read a book. But first and foremost, allow yourself to be with your breath today, to be present, not to worry about the past, and not to think about what's going to happen next in the future. We have no control over it, so be right here. Be present. Namaste. Thank you all so much.